Tuesday, the 16th of June. We are just coming into Buffalo, Wyoming, where we're going to do a couple of nights of camping and go about 6 miles up into the Bighorn Mountains to an area known as the Seven Brothers Lakes. Got Keelan with, so it's going to be a father-daughter trip, and it's kind of a Father's Day thing here. Stuff like this is just fun to do, and luckily I got a hiking partner who likes doing this too. So anyhow, we got to stop at the U.S. Forest Service office in Buffalo and pick up a backcountry permit, and then pick up a trail map too. Trail shouldn't be real difficult. We got one creek that we have to ford, and we'll kind of see how it goes from there. We've had quite a bit of rain through here. We just shot some video on Interstate 90 about 30 miles to the east of Buffalo, where the Powder River was actually, or Powderhorn River is actually going across the highway there. So anyhow, we should be into the Forest Service office here in about 30 minutes. So that's a Cloud Peak area. That's where we will be heading. Some snow on it up there yet. So we'll see how far down the snow level comes. You can't see totally back in there because of the foothills in front of it here, Okay, we just got off 16. That's the main highway that runs through there. We're on the service road that goes back to a work center that they have for the Forest Service. So it's about 3 miles in here, I'm guessing. After talking to the rangers, we decided not to take the route that takes us across the creek. The water's really high and really fast. They advised against it. So we are going to continue on a different route now. It's a little longer, but they said it'd be much safer. So we'll take that right now. Okay, we are about ready to leave Hunters Trailhead campground. We had to go up this ridge. It's hard to see because of the clouds, and we're going to end up cutting back around this way. And our campsite's going to be about 5.5 miles in. So let's kind of pan around here and take a look at the campground here. You can hear the creek back there. It's definitely moving. Okay, it's trailhead time here. And take a look at the map. And we're up here right now. So we're going to grab this trail, follow along here, go across the divide, and then back up into here where it's Seven Brothers Lakes. And it's about 5.5 miles, so we should be there by about 6 o'clock tonight. Just in time for dinner. Okay, where's Mouse? Staying warm? No. Not yet. Well, you walk and that'll do it. So.
Did you remember the permit?
Yeah, permit's in my pack. It's in the top. Okay, off we go. Maps show this spot as having a bridge, and it doesn't. This is the first place you'd have to ford the creek. This one doesn't look bad, but further up, the water's a lot faster. I kind of look downstream here. When you start looking into that, that's pretty much what we'd have to walk across. So we're not going to risk Keelan with that. We're going to take the other road around here. So the first part of the hike here involves just walking on a Forest Service road. It's Forest Service road number 396, which we'll continue to follow. And then once you get to the edge of the wilderness boundary, and then it becomes Wilderness Trail number 45. So one interesting thing here is that if you kind of look around, you can see the effects of a fire they had burned through here. I'm not quite sure when. I heard it was about a decade ago. But if you look, there was a lot of purple lupine now that's growing in here. or because of the Forest Service road, was able to open it up a little bit. So very pretty walk right now. Okay, now in the black bag. Gotta here. You good? Hold it up so I can see how clear it is. Yeah, the filter works good. Okay, just about at the end of our trip. We're only about 13 miles from home now. Looking back, the trip wasn't exactly what we planned it to be, but we still had a good time. The highlight of it was getting to spend a day up in the mountains. Probably the worst part of the trip, at least what I thought it was, is when we were beginning our climb up to the Seven Brothers Lakes. And as fast as that temperature dropped, I'd never been caught in a thunderstorm when it's 44 degrees out before. That was really freaky weird. I guess looking back, a couple things we could have done differently was plan the hike different. If I was going to do that again, I'd hike into where it's called Buffalo Park. It's below 9,200 feet. It's still in the U.S. Forest Service land, so you can camp there. Just for the water, I'm sure you can get it out of the creek. The video that we showed earlier of Kalen filtering the water, be a good water source. The biggest thing was just getting to spend, days with Kalen here. This is a similar trip that I did with her brother back when he was, I think, 9. And with her being 12 now, that's something hopefully she'll remember. And if there's one thing that I heard on the trip that made the whole thing worth it, is when we were all looking over the Badlands, and Kaylin said that she'd bring her kids there one day. And a lot of the stuff that I do with my kids, that's the idea, is to get them to be able to have a little adventure, and hopefully one day get their kids out to do stuff like that too. So, Kaylin, you got any final thoughts?
Nope.
All right, that's it, I guess, for our trip this time. So until next time, get your kids outside, have some fun, and watch out for lightning.